Well, I suppose the first thing is that I hope that the Jewish Cultural Centre is an open door to both observant Jews and non-observant Jews, but also people of all faiths and none who want to celebrate and share and experience different aspects of Jewish culture. And I would hope that, you know, when those people walk in to the Jewish Cultural Centre, that they could well find or hear the noise and laughter coming from a nursery, which might be Jewish in its character, but would be open to children of all backgrounds. I'd like them to experience that. I'd like them to come and sit and eat in our kosher cafe, where they could experience some good Jewish cooking, not just traditional Jewish cooking like chicken soup, etc., but also maybe some more exciting Middle Eastern Jewish cooking. So I'd like them to experience that. I would also like them, I think it's also possibly important to say that, you know, the Jewish Cultural Centre, although we don't have a building at the moment, we have been running a virtual program, and that program has a number of different strands. One strand is based on Jewish learning and the Torah and Talmud, religious texts. But I think what's interesting about that strand, and what's interesting about it to me as a non-observant Jew, that those talks in that series have been addressing contemporary problems, contemporary issues, which I find completely fascinating. As well, we've also been running a series called Edinburgh Connections, where we've been inviting people who are members of the Edinburgh Jewish community or have links with the Edinburgh Jewish community to talk about their experiences of not just, well, their experience of Jewish life in Edinburgh, but just life in Edinburgh in the broadest sense. People like Malcolm Rifkind and his son Hugo Rifkind, and Daniel Kana, who's a singer-songwriter who's comes to the Fringe. So they're just those people talking about their life in Edinburgh. So those I would like to see those programs replicated when we do eventually get a building. I'd like us to have an exhibition space where we can have on display artifacts of the history of Jewish life in Edinburgh, but also beyond as well, from taking in exhibitions and activity from elsewhere. So these are some of the things that I hope we will see.